let's jump into the action. Sanctuary, Team Snipers, and I got to kick it off.
Strong Side's the man and all, but Snipe Down.
You got to go to Snipe Down. I mean, this dude is, made his name based on his snipe, but no, as Goofy is going to actually get the first one there, but I stand corrected as Mikwin will be fold to ace. And now Goofy here as he's going to be making his way over.
Little snipe shoddy combo, definitely seen that in Social Slayer a few times.
Shoddy Snipes. What was the game type name? I totally forgot the name of it. It wasn't. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Ace is going to be one shot, having to run away from this one. Let's show you guys Goofy, of course. Goofy, one of the veterans in this scene. And, we talked about this all the time. It's funny because we always look at, Goofy's going to get picked off. Oh. And let's see what's going on with Legit here. You mentioned Legit, known for his BR ability, but you know what? We may see some shades of greatness from this sniper rifle for him.
Yeah, and not only that, but, he does have the BR in his back pocket, so he can choose to use that sniper. Oh, actually, no, he just has the sniper. My fault. So, yeah, he just has that sniper right now, so unfortunately for him, he's going to need to pick up some other weapons if he really, wants to, in my opinion, shine with the beast mode. But, hey, he's got the sniper, and he could make some use of it. Ooh. Unfortunately for him, missed those 2 shots. But, yeah, no, when you mentioned about Goofy, it's crazy to see. This guy has been playing, I want to say, since he was like 12 or 13. I remember the kid used to come out to TLN lands, right? He'd go to events, and every single time he'd have his, I want to say, 22-year-old, 24-year-old brother come with him because they needed to make sure that he was all right. And now here he is, going to college and everything else, and still playing Halo and still dominating. So it's awesome to see this kid grow up.
He's a grown man.
Yes, sir.
That just shows that, you're old and I'm old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nate is actually trying to go for that nated snapshot there, but that was not going to be the case. 18-4, by the way. You got to highlight this one. They are just not finding their bearings on Slayer VwS by any means. What's going on here?
I mean, I can't tell, really. I mean, we're going back and forth between some of these players, and there's just nothing really communicating to me that there's a breakdown, but at the same time, I mean, that score in the bottom right is indicating that there is.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Nated is just looking like he's waiting for some spawns. Unfortunately, VwS and their squad is just, they're not picking apart. Oh, look at that spawn kill.
Nice.
Great call right there. He knew Ace was killed. He saw his teammates pushing up, so he was expecting that rock spawn.
Yep, that's right. Now Nated is going to looking around, and it's going to be a kill there. Oh, never mind. And Nated not able to connect with that one. There's going to be a player there on the left side, too. Nate's going to fly in, but man, he will get picked off from the base, and that one player.
There's that spawn that I'm talking about, right? When you have the players, the other teammates pushing up. Oh, man, Ring 2, Snipe Down is just on fire right now, barreling out, not giving a damn as he flies out of that rock jump up window. Now, watching Ring 1, look at that bonfire, back of the head, headshot. Perfect shot for him. Look at his face. He is in the zone, folks, as we all know. I mean, I see him talking, something that I'm sure some of you Snipe Down fans aren't too familiar with. But he's definitely come into something of his own, and now he's making plays over here on Excellence.
Well, for those of you guys who may not know or who haven't followed it, Snipe Down made his way over to the Call of Duty world, and from there actually, had to learn to communicate, quite a bit. It was a harsh lesson for him, and he ended up doing so, and he, transferred a lot of that over to Halo. I mean, I definitely see a much more improved and more,
it's always better
player.
To be all around. When you have all the versatility, you're not just confined to using a sniper top turret on the pit, right? The guy can finally communicate and run on the flag and do everything else. And now we're on board with one of the living legends. I got your pistola. This guy has just been known to be one of the best Halo players of all time. A lot of the times going up against the infamous Ogre 2, right? The guy the most winningest, the GOAT of all, right? The GOAT of Halo.
Happens to have beautiful hair, too. Absolutely.
Oh, look at that
feathered to perfection. So, just got to highlight that one there. But
but yeah, they are just, I mean, they're running away with it right now. It's 41-15, Golden Boy. I mean, you look at game 1 with Lockout Team Slayer, they dominated. I think it was 50-31, right? And now we're over here at 42-17, and I just got to think, what's going on with this VwS squad?
Yeah, it's, it was something that I definitely, thought about when I had heard we were switching to Team Snipers. I immediately thought this is going to be a tough one here for VwS because, and they needed to win that first matchup, that lockout Slayer game. But it's just the way that they play it. It's the way that Excellence plays it with a very set-up, focused approach. It just seems to thrive for them. Goofy backing up and as a player challenge him right in the front door.
Yeah, and not only that, but at the same time, looking back on some of my predictions, saying, it is 4 versus 4 solid snipers. You also have to take into account that I mean, the players on Excellence are some of the best slayers of all time, right? They are so dominant. I got your Priscilla, snipe down, strong side. These guys are just pure slayers, right? So when you have those guys on your team, they're just focused on one thing, and that is killing. And here, you know, we have game 1 and 2, or Team Slayer. So unfortunately for VwS, they weren't able to get their foot up, or their feet up, excuse me, with an objective game type, unfortunately. So now we're going to see if they can maybe surmount a comeback, but no, that is
not
it.
Not going to happen.
It's a steak dinner for Excellence in game 2.
Yeah, Goofy ended up getting a dirty snipe there at the end, but that's not going to matter all that much. Mikwin with 12 there. Naded struggling. He had 4. I mean, Excellence just definitely seemed to come out, you know,
oh, man,
all guns blazing.
They
on
look
that
so
one.
happy, too. I mean, look at Ace, strong side. Look at that smile right there. Even Kyle, he's just geeking hard right now. So anyways, the Excellence team really feels good. Again, take into account Snipe Down's face, though, right? He's smiling a little bit, but at the same time, always is focused and keeps his composure. I know that after he wins one game, he doesn't really smile until he wins the series. So.